welcome back to my channel, where today I'll be doing makeup inspired by Monster High doll, mainly because my sibling says that my hair reminds them of a Monster High. Specifically Holt Hyde. I haven't heard of this Monster High doll before. I'm not well versed in the Monster High universe. I don't really know any of the characters that much. I only really know the characters that my siblings have as dolls. They have a few dolls each. But this one caught my attention not only because of the hair colour, but because it's a Hyde, and I really like Jekyll and Hyde. That book is one of my favourite books of all time, so I'm really excited to do this today. We're not going to be doing the whole blue face. I'm going to be doing kind of pieces of blue to kind of make it look like it's blue without painting my whole face blue, because I have things to do today and I don't really want to have a fully painted blue face. Plus, I don't think the whole face paint thing kind of suits me. Unless I'm in drag, I really don't like it. So we're kind of just going to do him, but it's all in my style. I'm going to start out with primer. I use two primers currently. I use this MUA Pro Base. It's a hydrating spray. And then the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer just on my eyes to prime my lids. So I want to keep this look really simple because I don't feel like it needs too much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with my Bright Matte palette, which is this giant palette from Beauty Bay. And I'm going to go in with this blue here. It's called Bobbing Along because I feel like this is the most close colour to his skin tone. And the first thing I'm going to do with it, I'm actually going to go in on my neck. Kind of how like people do the black necks for goth makeup. I've done it before in red and it looks really nice. So I want to do blue for that today. So I'm going to take this little brush to start out with just so I can map it out, and then I'm probably going to go in with a bigger brush because it would definitely take forever just doing with this little brush. I like this technique because you can choose where your jaw goes, so you can kind of masculinize it or feminize it. So for me, I'll make it look a little bit sharper, just make it look a little bit more masculine. Just as a note, I'm wearing a red t-shirt, which I don't think matches at all, but it is in the actual character design. He wears like a red leather jacket, but I'm not a doll designer, so I don't know why they chose to do that. I'm pretty sure it's to pull in the flame hair, because I think all of him is meant to be a flame because obviously blue flames are a thing. But it's a little bit mismatched to me. I'm really not sure on it. There's definitely better Monster High designs out there. I just thought it was fun that he was a Jekyll and Hyde character and he kind of had my hair colour. He also always wears headphones in all his pictures, so I feel like I should get my headphones out later and put them on just to show the final result, because I think that would be really cute. Now that the neck is all done, we're going to go into the eyes. I kind of want to just do a big blue smoky eye, going with the exact same colour. I watched a TikTok earlier where someone was saying that the fallout is just where your eyeshadow should end, and I completely agree with that. If you're having a lot of fallout, just make it into your blush. Doesn't matter what colour it is, it can be black and it will still work. I'm doing a very downturn shade today. I've been really enjoying putting a lot of eyeshadow on the bottom of my eye on the outer rim. It just pulls my eyes down a bit and makes me look like I've got skull eyes, and I think it looks really cool. The eyeshadow on the outer part of my eye is also less likely to go away because on my inner corner my eyes always water. So I feel like this is a better way of keeping my eyeshadow on all day as well. I feel like this is a good shape, so we can leave the eyeshadow here for now. I now want to go into kind of the detail around the eye. So on his character design, he kind of has a birthmark or a tattoo or something on the side of his face. So I want to pull from that and do a kind of a graphic liner on the outside. So I've seen a lot of people do this sort of technique, and I've done it before and it works really well. You just get an eyeliner pen, you just draw random lines, and then you just join them all together with little loops. And it just creates a very easy, very graphic eyeliner look, and I feel like it looks really cool. The hard part is definitely making it match on the other side, but if you don't mind if it doesn't match completely, then I feel like this is a very good technique for that. This is definitely my sort of style. It feels kind of emo-y. I'm going to do the other eye now, doing the exact same process as before. And recently I have been caring less and less about whether my eyeshadow matches on both sides. I kind of feel like it really doesn't matter, and it's weird because the more I feel like I don't care about it, the more I feel like it matches. I feel like it's because instead of constantly comparing the eyes to each other, I'm just concentrating on this eye just as much as I concentrated on the first eye, and that's just making it come out better because I'm focusing just the same amount of time to it as the other eye without stopping all the time and rethinking everything. So I feel like it's working really well for me personally. Now he doesn't have the tattoo on the other side, but I do want to add it anyway. I kind of want to put it down here on this side just so it's a little bit different, a little bit asymmetrical. This side's always harder because I'm very tied up. I've been really enjoying the makeup process again recently. There was a period where I wasn't really enjoying putting it on. I liked the end result, but I wasn't really enjoying putting it on as much. So it makes me really happy that I'm enjoying it a little bit more now, and I feel like it's coming out a lot better than it used to. I definitely got stuck doing the same sort of makeup over and over and over again, and I feel like I've kind of gotten out of that. I feel like this is slightly different for me. I know it's a very simple shape with kind of a very simple technique around the outside, but I feel like I'm actually getting into makeup a little bit more, and I'm really enjoying it. So hopefully this will continue and I'll make lots more videos about makeup, because I also really enjoy editing makeup videos, like having those little silent bits where I do my makeup and putting them over the top of when I talk. So much fun. Editing definitely used to be my least favourite part of the video making process, but now I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at it. I've been watching some tutorials. I'm definitely not professional. I do a very simple edit, but I want to get the simple edit down first, and then I'll be able to add on onto it later on. So maybe in the future I'll do a little bit more complicated editing, but for now I'm getting down to the basics, really working out how to do it rather than just throwing it together and seeing what works. So hopefully I'll be kind of honing a style at some point. We will see. Don't hold me to that. I'm just saying that I really want to try and do that sort of thing. But it definitely may not happen, so do not hold me to having good editing at any point in the future. Moving on to the lips, again I'm going to use the exact same colour, and I'm going to go in with the small brush I used to outline the jaw. This really is a very simple makeup look. I'm very excited about this one today. Although this probably won't look good for that long. I'm having an issue where my blue lipstick always goes everywhere and I don't really know how to stop it. Like, I'll put setting spray all over it and it will still kind of fade out, go all over the place, and it'll be up around my nostrils, and I hate it. I don't know whether it's because I have quite low quality blue eyeshadows and I should invest in better eyeshadows, because I never seem to have that issue with my pinks or my oranges, but I have a more high quality eyeshadow for that. So maybe that is the issue. Now that everything is on and I'm very happy, I'm going to set it down with setting spray. For that I'm going to use this one. This is the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. I'm definitely running out of this, so the spray isn't as good as it used to, but it still works. I'm using extra setting spray currently because it's really hot outside and I don't want to sweat everything off. I'm now going to go in with a highlighter. This is my favourite highlighter palette, and I think I'm going to use the Skin Tony one today. This eyeshadow shape is also really good for doing my highlighter because the highlighter goes right underneath the eyeshadow, so it blends them together and into my skin a little bit more, and I feel like it looks so nice. So usually that would be the final step, but today I'm going to go in with some dull highlights, because in the main drawing of the character he kind of has shines on his face. I'm pretty sure it's just to make him look like a doll, but I really want to add those. I'm going to go in with some white eyeliner just to add some tiny dull shines all over my face. And with that I'm going to say this makeup look is done. I feel like it looks really cute. I'm really happy with it. I feel like it doesn't look too much like a character. I could definitely wear this all day and no one would notice. I will probably change my shirt though, because I feel like for me this doesn't go at all, so I'm probably going to change to a blue shirt later, but for now I'm going to keep it on just because this video is obviously based off a character. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a like down below, comment what else you'd like me to do, and subscribe as I post 3 times a week for the whole of summer, and I'd love to see you again. But until then, bye!